Gabby alongside me now. Mo Salah. Perfect Liverpool exit and the team's Champions League dream are both in jeopardy after a 2-0 defeat, quarter-final first leg loss to Paris in the French capital. 255 goals in red, but not playing well enough to feature last night. Liverpool adopted a three-at-the-back system to try and cope with PSG's exceptional front three. Arne Slot was asked about his system after the game.
We were in survival mode for large parts of the game, but maybe also in the period of the season where we're in survival mode. So to try to say to find ways where we can try to make sure that their qualities are not seen that much, but that's really hard against this team because last season over here we were in survival mode as well. But as I said, Paris Saint-Germain was the better team. We didn't give up, and that's why we have a chance now still in this tie because they kept us alive by not scoring a few open chances. And now we can bring the tie back to Anfield. Not unfortunately, but in between, there's still a very important game to be played for us against Fulham.
Can I just say this, Gab, right? And I know it's wishful thinking, right? Yes. But this has happened before at Liverpool where great sides, Barca's and, big European names go to Anfield and Liverpool get the early goal and the crowd suck the ball towards the opposition goal. It wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool can really get back in this. But I think you mentioned earlier that there's every chance, a real good chance that Paris will get a third.
Exactly.
And that kills the game. And
I think as well, when you look at just how they're playing now, and we don't want to just say Mo Salah's the one not performing because there's so many.
It's not. No, you're right.
Salah's only got 10 goals this season now, only 5 in the Premier League. Gakpo, only 8 goals. Vert, 6 goals. Szoboszlai's done very well this season with 12 goals. McAllister, 5 goals.
The player you thought he'd be?
I really like him. The only problem I got with Vert is I hope he improves on it, Al. He gets into some great positions and his finishing is not good enough. When you're in that number 10 position, he's got so many chances to shoot and then he likes to pass more than he likes to actually finish the chance off.
Yeah.
But his shooting's not at the level that he needs to be in those positions. And hopefully maybe big money signing, you see the best of him next season, like Isak. You're not going to write these top players off just yet. But Van Dijk's not looked the same, Al.
He's getting old now, 35, isn't he? He's getting old.
Canate, did they give him that new deal because he's looking like he's got a mistake in him every game? Frimpong.
Nah,
not having him. I'm not having him at all. I don't think he's good enough going forward, getting into some great positions.
I think McAllister's struggling as well.
Yeah, exactly. So there's so many problems across the team. Kirkers.
The shining light is Szoboszlai, isn't it?
Yes. But then Szoboszlai is having to go at the fans the last couple of games because of their reaction.
Well,
and you do that, Al. You know what it's like. You do that and the fans are against you.
Yeah, but he's been great. Okay, let's head to the phone lines. Let's get Liverpool side of it. George is a big Liverpool fan. George, morning, George.
Morning, George.
It's Chicken George. You know Chicken George's?
Go on.
Go on, Chicken.
I'm Chicken George. I know people. I know Jason. I know Frank Lampard.
All right.
I'm a glory hunter. I'm a Liverpool supporter, and I love Liverpool. Get him out. I've been saying this from day one. I didn't think Klopp was going to go.
Who comes in?
I didn't think he was going to go. I thought, I can't believe it. I can't believe
Chicken.
Who comes in?
Who comes? Steve Gerrard. Oh, wait a minute. Mo Salah, la, 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 la. The Egyptian king. Listen carefully. That guy was bringing on Núñez, and we lost. I think it was Peterborough. Do you remember? Yeah, when he won the league. The guy, I knew it from day one. He wasn't meant to be there. I thought Klopp was going to stay. I don't know how this game. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But get Stevie in, and I think that Stevie and Gabby, are you there?
Hi, mate. Hi, Chicken. I'm here, mate.
Of course you are. All right. There's a connection here.
All right, go on, Chicken.
Xabi Alonso, Gabby Agbonlahor. All right, Alan, you know I'm telling the truth, don't you? Come on, everybody does.
Yeah, go on,
They could do it together. They could manage together. They could
Chicken, you're doing my head in. Let's move on. Here's Craig. Craig, morning.
Good morning, Craig.
Morning, boys. You okay?
Cool, we got bird flu about, George. You all right, Craig?
I'm sound. Yeah, you okay, boys?
Yeah,
Yes,
good, mate. Good.
Good. I'm kind of like torn. I'll be honest with you. I'm 54 years of age. I've seen all the good bits, your Dalgliishs and your Rushies and all the rest of it. But in my youth, and now my kids are seeing Klopp for the last 10 years. And now we've got, I fell into the trap last year. I used the new Bob Paisley. Shankly set us up, and now Bob Paisley came in. Klopp set us up. Slot's going to take us on. I'm kind of at a point now where does he fall on his sword and go, listen, boys, can't take you any further. That's the end of it. Or we're not really a sacking club. People keep saying this. Liverpool aren't a sacking. We're not. We support our managers, support our players. There's a point where you've got to go, is enough enough? You can buy a Steinway piano, mate. If you can't get a tune out of it, it's just another piano.
Craig, when you watch your team play at the moment, do you see a team of players playing for a manager?
No, I think he's lost.
You don't know?
Genuinely, yeah. I mean, I've not been where you've been, mate. My dreams have been there, but I've coached in non-league and step 4 and 5 and stuff. I've got my UEFA B license and all the rest of it. I've done all that. Don't do it anymore. Got to work for a living.
But you can see though, from a fan's point of view, anyway, mate. And if you haven't done badges or whatever, you can see watching your team are the players the hard yards. Even though in the Kvaratskhelia goal, Gravenberch not following him.
Mate, he's absolutely sold 4 or 5 players, hasn't he? And it's even Gravenberch throw a tackle, give a penalty where you got a chance of saving the penalty. You know what I mean? I know we shouldn't be saying that, but throw your foot in. Throw your foot in before that.
No chance of a way back, Craig. No chance early goal Tuesday night.
There's always a chance. You've always got to support your club, regardless of what you're going through. You've got to support your club.
Yeah.
You've got to hope that Tuesday night, I'll be there. Tuesday night, you've got to hope that, as you said before, early goal. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, pal. Let me go to Craig. No, Matt. Morning, Matt.
Morning, Matt.
Hi guys, how you doing? Thanks for having me on the show.
Go on, Matt.
Yeah, I think PSG last night outclassed us in every part of the pitch. I think the stats were like they had 500 completed passes and we had about 150, 200.
Yeah.
I think Frimpong didn't look confident on the pitch at all. I think McAllister was looking to pull the foul on every time he touched the ball. I think I think you mentioned it just a moment before that they've only got to get 1 goal. We've got to beat them by 4 goals next Tuesday to stand a chance. That isn't going to happen against PSG. So I think Slot is definitely on thin ice. He'll know that, and you could see there was a shot of him last night when Ali was commentating, and he just looked defeated.
Yes, I've seen it, mate. Yep.
Yeah. And I think I agree with the comment that the players at the moment, they don't look like they're playing for the manager. There were a couple like Sobby, Kirkes. Kirkes ran his bloody arse off. I don't think he's good enough, but he did run his absolute backside off to earn his place. But I think he's on thin ice. The question raised before was, do we change him before next Tuesday? No, we don't. I think
the problem as well, Matt. Look at the games coming up. You've got Everton coming up. Everton could easily finish above you this season. Like that. Imagine that for a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I was just like Craig before. I was absolutely shocked that Klopp actually went. And any mediocre manager could have ridden that tidal wave that Klopp had built to win the season last season. Any, and I won't name names because I'll get abused. But but Slot looks like he's out of ideas. I think I agree with Craig. Was it Craig or the last caller? Yeah. I agree with him. I think he's run out of ideas. I think it's probably okay, guys. At the end of the season, I'm gone.
End of the season.
We've lost. I think the end of the season, we're going to struggle to make Champions League at this rate.
Yeah, which is a shocker, isn't it? It's a shocker. Matt, I've got to move on. Thank you for your call. Matt. Thanks for waiting. 9:16, still we come. Sam Jones, Daniel Dubois manager, and still in Petrov as well with Villa's big game tonight.